Hi everyone, let's take a look at a calculation based on earnings per share when there are convertible preference shares. Let's take a look at this question first. A company reported a net income of 100,000 and 50,000 shares of common stock and 1,000 shares of convertible preferred stock outstanding for the entire year. Each preferred share is $100 and the company pays 5% dividend and it is convertible to 25 shares of common stock. Based on this question, we can derive the following information. Net income is mentioned as $100,000. Common shares are mentioned as 50,000 shares. Convertible preference shares, they have said there are 1,000 preferred shares which can be converted, which means 1,000 shares. And if these 1,000 shares are converted into common shares, if you take a look at this question, each preference share is $100 and it is convertible to 25 common stock, which means 100,000 preference shares into 25 equals to 25,000 common shares. And the convertible preferred share dividend is there are 1,000 preference shares and each preference share is $100. 1,000 into 100 is 100,000. So the preference share value is 100,000 into it pays 5% dividend. Therefore, 100,000 into 5% is 500,000 dividends.
In this question, we calculate both basic EPS and diluted EPS. First, for basic EPS, we can take net income and subtract the preferred dividend because that part belongs to preferred shareholders. Then, we divide the remaining earnings by the number of common shares outstanding. In this case, they mention net income as 100,000 and preferred share dividend is 5,000. Weighted average number of common share outstanding is 50,000 shares. So the answer is 1.90. Next for diluted EPS, we assume that the preferred shares are converted into common shares. If they convert, preferred shareholders no longer receive dividends, so the whole net income is available to common shareholders. But the number of common shares increases because of the conversion. If the 1,000 preferred shares are converted, they become 25,000 new common shares. So total common share is 50,000 plus 25,000, total is 75,000. So net income is 100,000 minus preference share dividend is 5,000 and we add convertible preference share dividend, that is 5,000. So answer is 1.33. Finally, diluted EPS is lower than basic EPS because that conversion reduces EPS because the same profit is spread over more shares.